What up? What up? What up? I know ain't nobody in here yet, but man, my first live. My first live on YouTube. I've been saying I was going to do this for like a long time. Couple things I wanted to do with the channel as far as lives. Lives go on StreamYard and YouTube, and I never got around to it. But man, my first live. I'm gonna let people come in, let these notifications get pushed out. Don't know why I can't talk right now. Don't know why I can't talk right now. But let's let everybody come in before we get to the festivities. Shout out to IBA who was in here first. I got one viewer. If y'all want to come up, just hit the link today. Salute to Chilltown first off, because last night he had a live, and I caught the tail end of it because I knew he was going live, but I forgot about it. Then when I clicked in, Skip was having a battle, and Skip still was setting up. So I was like, "Oh, Chilltown live. Let me see what he's talking about." Tapped in, and he said top 5. Salute to Throwback Kings for putting this out there. And he's like, your top 5, whether it be shoes, CDs, vinyls, jerseys, which I may or may not have a jersey or two. I can't deny or confirm that until this jersey battle is official. So tonight, y'all may or may not see no jerseys tonight based on how I feel and how tonight goes. But if y'all want to hop up, show your sneakers, your favorite 5 sneakers in your collection. Everything I'm showing tonight is mine's in my collection. Stuff from childhood, high school days, growing up, and all that good stuff. We're going to let some more people roll in. I got 2. Salute to everybody. When you come in, hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We on the road to 1K. On the road to 1K. I'm trying to hit that by the end of the year. So, everybody that ain't subbed up. What's up, Op? What's up, Optimistic? What's good, bro? What's good? Tonight is top 5 favorite things. We get about 5 more minutes before I actually get into my favorite top 5. My categories tonight, I got my top 5 sneakers that's in my collection. I got my top 5 basketball games. I'm about to throw y'all back with these basketball games. These basketball games about to set you off. I got an honorable mention for the basketball game. I probably got another one I could grab for that one. Top 5 rap albums with 2 honorable mentions were really, it's more like 4 honorable mentions, but one is 3 and 1. Then I got my favorite R&B album / vinyls. Same thing for the rappers album / vinyls. And then I got 2 honorable mentions for that. Then I got my favorite game controllers growing up with 1 honorable mention for that. Then if somebody want to come up, y'all can. I got to grab one more thing. But I thought I unmuted myself. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, we got 3 people. We got 4 watching right now. Salute to everybody. Comment so you let me know you in here and whatnot. Tonight is top 5 favorite things. Man, my lighting. I feel like my lighting is like horrible. I feel like that made it a little bit better. Y'all see that poster, Rockets for Life. But without further ado, let's get into this. I'm going to start it off with my top 5 NBA basketball games. Hey, bae. Salute. What's up, IBA? What's up, Op? What's up, IBA? Salute to my girl. She in the chat. But I'm going to start it off with my top 5 NBA games. Because me, and shout out to my homeboy Leon, we played football and basketball games the most from Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. He had the Super, I had the Sega. So we went back and forth. I'll bring my Sega over there. He'll bring his Super to my house. Man, we go back since pre-K. So we've been NBA Live fans for the longest. So one of my favorite games, and I had this on Xbox and PlayStation. And I got this version on Xbox. It's that NBA Live 02. Y'all see that? This is like one of my this might be my second favorite NBA Live of all time. Stevie franchise, man, I used to kill with the Rockets. The Rockets on this one, I done lost a lot, but I done won a lot on this game. Me and Leon used to play back and forth. It'd be like he'll win 2 games, I'll win 2 games, he'll win a game, I'll win a game. We go back and forth on this. This was before you can play people online, and you had to go to somebody's house to play this. I had this on Xbox as a kid, and then when I got a PS2, I had to get this on PS2. My next one is my all-time favorite live. I got it on Super Nintendo, and I got it on Sega. NBA Live 95. My all-time favorite live. I don't care the new lives, the 2Ks, all that. This right here, all-time favorite. Only team I play with on here is the Rockets. I'm a diehard Rockets fan. Rockets on here. It was Rockets, and I want to say I played with the Pistons too as a kid. But nowadays, I be running with the Rockets. Depends on what I want to play it on. This is what y'all gonna see a lot tonight. I double up on stuff. Yeah, I like it better on Sega, but I had to get it on Super because I got a Super Nintendo. Then next, this right here, NBA Live 03. I'm gonna tell you what made me really like NBA Live 03. This right here, the CD. Y'all remember when the basketball games used to come with the CDs? The soundtrack to NBA Live 03 is fire. She got jokes and whatnot. They suck on the game too. You know what? Screw you. Back in the 90s, Rockets was killing it. The Rockets was killing it back in the 90s. But NBA Live, to me, also has the best music. It had one of my favorite songs, the Angie Martinez, Lil Mo. I forgot who else. I want to say it was Rock. It wasn't Rakim. I forgot who else was rapping on the song. If I go to go, I ain't even finna try to sing it. But that song right there, that was my jam back in 03. I used to, man, when MTV and BET played videos, I used to always wait for that song to come on. I'd be like, and then back in the day, if y'all remember VHS, I used to wait for that song to come on so I can record it. And sometimes I will always miss the beginning of it. I'm like, I'm not about to record this, but NBA Live 03 is another one of my favorite basketball games. Next, NBA 2K2. Like 2K1, 2K and 2K1 was good on Dreamcast. I got 2K1. I might have 2K somewhere in this house, in this apartment. I might. I don't even know because I ain't played it in a minute. IBA, but 2K2 changed the game. Actually, to be honest, all basketball games that came out in 2002 was lit. Like Xbox had, I want to say it was Inside Drive with Kobe Bryant. That was a good game in 2002. 2002 couldn't miss with a basketball game. I want to say that's when Street came out too. Street was another good game. And then my last one, ESPN basketball. They went, I don't know why. I consider this 2K4. I don't know why they call it ESPN basketball. I'm like, this is 2K4 because it went 2K3, ESPN basketball, then it went 2K5. Don't understand why they did that. But on here, Indiana Pacers all day. Reggie Miller, whoo! I was unstoppable on this game. On Xbox, I was unstoppable. If you had a PlayStation, you can kill me. You can beat me because I ain't play on PlayStation. But Xbox, you couldn't beat me on this game. You could not beat me on this game on Xbox. I get high with Reggie Miller, it's over. And then for the honorable mention of top 5 games, we're going 2K6. Another, man, I used to kill in this game too on Xbox. It was something about back in the day. I had a PlayStation, but I barely played it. But this game right here, I used to kill. I used to kill with this game on Xbox. I ain't even show y'all all the games, but if I'm showing you a case, that means I got the game for this. 2K2. Next, I'm gonna go to my top 5 controllers. I'm a gamer. I got everything from NES to the new Xbox. I'm a gamer's gamer. I play video games, been playing video games all my life. So my first one, we're going to take it back to the 80s. Some y'all probably ain't seen in a while. The NES Advantage Pad. When the last time y'all seen one of these? In good condition and still work. That's the thing. Playing Pac-Man and Tetris, you be like this. Like now, I put it on my table and I play like that. But man, this right here gives you the feel of being at an arcade. Being at an arcade and you playing, going back to Pac-Man and Tetris, man, this a throwback for you right there. And yes, I do have the NES sitting over there. Next, we're gonna go new school just because Xbox. And I'm also show this one too, because I went straight from Dreamcast to Xbox. I feel you, IBA, I feel you. Man, I went from Dreamcast straight to Xbox. Like, I had the PlayStation 1 when it came out, but it was at my sister's house. So I barely played it. But she bought me a Dreamcast. And I went from Dreamcast to Xbox. It was like, my Dreamcast was getting old and the Xbox just came out. I was like, Mama, I want an Xbox. She was like, all right, when I get paid, I'm going to get you an Xbox. So that's 3 and 4. Then we're going to go IBA. You probably had this too. I ain't got the robot, but hey, this one for Pro-Am Racing, the NEX Max Pad. Y'all know about this. See that? Man. This was the one controller I didn't have when I had the original NES. I ain't technically know about it because I had Duck Hunt, Mario, I had Double Dribble, I had Dick Tracy, and I forgot what other game I had. Those were like the only games my mom really bought me because I was like 5 years old when I had this. But man, this controller, if you're playing Pro-Am Racing or ice hockey or any hockey game, this is it right here. Hey, but it's a dope stick. I ain't selling shit, babe. And then y'all know. Y'all see this? The original Nintendo controller. We used to hold it like this, and then you'd be like, on Mike Tyson Punch Out, you'd be like, this was the most simple. Back in the day, you didn't need all these extra buttons they got right now. These controllers were just simple, and the games were simple. It wasn't hard. You didn't have to do all this. You just had an A and a B button, which was all you needed for your controllers. This is like one of my all-time favorite controllers. And then I forgot to grab my honorable mention. Sega over Nintendo all day. Like I said, I hit the PlayStation, PS1. I went from Sega Genesis to Dreamcast. Sega Genesis to Dreamcast to Xbox to GameCube to PlayStation. So basically I went NES, Sega Genesis. My homie gave me one of his old Super Nintendos that still work because I don't know why. They had 5 of them. Don't know why. Then my sister bought me a PlayStation, which stayed at her house. Then I went to Dreamcast, to Xbox, to GameCube, to PlayStation 2. Then after that, I went 360, Xbox One, Xbox One S, Xbox Series S. Now, let's have some fun. Let's get to my top 5 rap albums. Top 5 rap albums. Y'all want to click that link? Y'all can come up. Show me your stuff. Show me what you got, and whatnot. But top 5 rap albums. This first one sold 5 million. No, sold 1 million this first week. I want to say it went diamond. It's diamond now, but it wound up selling 5 million in like its first couple of months or first year. And I like this album so much, I bought it again. Crazy story. Me and my cousin was big. We're big into rap. So every time a new rap CD would come out, I would either have it or his son would get it. And his son would put him on to music and then we'll talk about it. So this was one of them albums he had, and he's like, hey, I got this new album. You want to check it out? I was like, man, you got the documentary. I've been wanting to listen to that for the longest because all I heard was the radio singles, whatever they was playing on the radio or music choice. So he let me borrow his copy, which I never gave back to him. This is the original copy from 04. From 04. This is the original copy. This one doesn't work. It's all scratched up. So I had to go to FYE, not FYE, Fry. Fry used to, back in like 2013, they used to have this $5 bin where they have all the CDs $5 because nobody was buying CDs no more. So I went on ahead and bought that thing again because I like this album so much. Like one of my favorite songs on here is Start From Scratch and Don't Need Your Love. If he would have put Prodigy on there, when he say Prodigy, I need you on this one, like he wanted Prodigy to do a verse on this song. If he would have had Prodigy on that, whoo! Quick story that y'all may not know. On the song Running, track number 12, Tony Yayo said Game begged him to do that verse. Tony Yayo didn't want to be on the album. Tony Yayo did not want to do the verse because if y'all listen to it, his verse is kind of trash. It's good, but I feel like it's one of those verses where, okay, I see you, IBA. See you, IBA. It's one of those verses where it could have been better. Like if y'all listen to Ludacris's theatrical music and a song I Do It For Hip Hop, how Jay, you feel like Jay just did this just because. It's like, hey, I run Def Jam South. It's like, I'm just gonna throw something together. It wasn't one of Jay's best verse. It might have been his worst verse of all time on that song. That's how I feel about Running. Like, Yayo's like, damn, bro, we're part of G Unit, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop on it. But man, and then Father Like Son's another one. Don't worry. What nigga West Side? The way 50 came in, nigga West Side? The Game documentary. And then another classic album, Word of Mouth. Word of motherfucking mouth. Man, the dog teeth. This album cover was fire. The dog with the grill. Man. Pull out this. This is what I miss. Having all this right here. Having all this right here. Kids nowadays don't know nothing about all this. This is like my favorite Ludacris album than Chicken and Beer. This right here. Ludacris is like my second favorite rapper to Eminem. Eminem's first because Eminem came out first, then it goes Ludacris. On here, my favorite songs, Area Codes. I got holes in different area codes. Who got holes? I ain't gonna even sing. I can't even sing. Growing Pains is another dope one. I love how he let Lil Fate spit 2 verses. Then he came in with the third verse. Coming to America was dope. Roll Out. Stay the fuck about my business. Stay the fuck about my business. It's mine on mine. Stay the fuck about my business. Dope album. Then we're gonna get into a little newer. Rest in peace, Nip. Hey, rest in peace, Nip. You know what? She ain't finna just blast me like that. She ain't finna just put me on blast like that. But Victory Lap, man, a lot of people became Nip fans once he died. Because I know for a fact a lot of people was not listening to Nipsey like that before he died. Like, this album sold because it was like more of his mainstream album. But if y'all go back, do y'all remember Nipsey in the House? I feel like Nipsey is like YG. When YG first came out, he had Tooted and Booted. I remember when that song dropped on 106 Park. See, IBA, respect right there, respect. Because most people ain't gonna really say they was a fan before Nip died. I was jamming this before he died. I feel you. It was a lot of songs I like to hear, especially the one he got with Paul Wall and Zero, just because I'm from Houston, you know. I'm from Houston, so. But this, my ex, her whole family's from Cali, so her cousin used to always play Dedication, hard work. And I used to be like, man, I was like, I got to check out the album. Because that one song jammed, and I went back and listened to the whole album, like, whoo! And one reason why I like this album is for one song that's Real Big, featuring Marshall and Brodus. Damn, IBA? Really? YG over Nip music? I can respect it, but man, I like YG music, but I'm not a huge fan to where I listen to more Nip than YG. But what was that? Oh, Real Big featuring Marsha and Brodus. If I go back to the Game album, he had Marsha and Brodus on Start From Scratch. She killed that. Anything Marsha and Brodus hops on, she kills it. Like, she's underrated in the R&B game. She be killing these courses. Y'all know who Marsha and Brodus is? Go back and check out Floetry. She's the singer of Floetry, and she hopped on Real Big. Nip was singing, and then she just come out of nowhere. You're like, woo! Just like on Start From Scratch. If I could start my life from scratch, I would. She killed that. She killed the song on Game's Doctor's Advocate, I forgot the name of it, where he say, if I can end the beef, I ain't, he said, I ain't Jay, and he said, I ain't Big and he ain't Pop. We just enough rap, one love. And then she came in a song on there. I'm like, Game always puts her on his songs. What's up, homegrown? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's all good, bro. If it's your birthday, bro, happy birthday, bro. Salute to homegrown. If it's your birthday, bro, happy birthday. But yeah, this is, man, then also Blue Laces, Shell Cases, another dope song. Then, hey, we about to take it back. Y'all know about this. The Score. Another classic album. The Score. The Fugees. I can honestly say I'm an R&B head. In high school, I was afraid to say it because I felt like my homies would say, IBA, respect on that. Just like I'm from Houston, I support the home team. Screwhead for life. You see that screw right there in my ear. Everybody in my job be like, is that a real screw? I'm like, no, it's a screw earring because I'm a screwhead for life. Down for the culture. That's how much I respect the culture. But the Fugees, man, this album has no skips. Every album I'm showing you right now, I feel like has no skips on it. Victory Lap, you can jam it all the way through. Word of Mouth, all the way through. The Game documentary, you can jam that all the way through. And this right here, another classic album. And then to round out this top 5 before I get to my 2 honorable mentions, is an album that this is this artist's best album. A lot of people don't like him, but this album, the main reason why I like this album is because it's Houston influence, first off. The whole album is slow, like chopped and screwed. It's that Drake Take Care album. This whole album, nothing about it is like poppy, speedy. This whole album is slow, from Over My Dead Body to Shots For Me to Crew Love. Headlines might be the fastest song on there. My favorite song on here is Marvin Room, Doing It Wrong, The Real Her. 3 Stacks on the song Real Her. When that nigga say, please be careful, bitches got the rabies. Like, bruh. He say, please be careful, bitches got the rabies. Another rapper that you put him on your song, he gonna murder it. 3 Stacks. Like I say, I rep for the city, I rep for the culture, and I feel like Drake, this was like a Houston album. Underground Kings, UGK for life. This right here, salute to everybody that just tapped in. You know, hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe. On the road to 1K. We talk about top 5. I got the link in the chat pin, so if you want to come up, come on up. But man, then you got Hell Yeah, Fuck It Right. We used to, oh man, when somebody say something back when this came out, we used to always be like, Hell Yeah, fucking right. We down with that shit. The Practice, The Ride. This is another no skip album right here. I know when I show this next honorable mention, y'all gonna be like, how that album ain't one of your top 5. I'm a Drake fan. This is Houston. But this album right here I'm about to show you, another banger. When I say banger, every song on here is dope. IBA, I feel that a lot of people not. But this album right here I'm about to show you, man, this is my favorite album from this artist. This album's better than Reasonable Doubt. The Blueprint. The first Blueprint. Y'all see that? Let's see. The Blueprint. Jay-Z's best album to me. To me, it goes Blueprint, Black Album, Reasonable Doubt, then 444. Then Magna Carta, Holy Grail. But this right here is my favorite album from Jay-Z. Blueprint. The Gift and a Curse was trash. Like it had some bangers on there, but I feel like The Gift and a Curse you can skip around on that album. But this one, no skips. No skips. My favorite song is Heart of the City. And if y'all listen to Kanye's College Dropout, when he said he wanted to get that beat to DMX, imagine if DMX would have hopped on Heart of the City. Rest in peace, DMX. But Heart of the City is one of my favorite songs. First, the Fat Boys break up. Man, that was one of them. And then Never Change, Renegade, because Eminem's my favorite artist, and Eminem killed Jay-Z. To have Eminem as the only feature on your album, this is like Biggie's Ready to Die. And hey, I'll say it right now. This album's better than Biggie's Ready to Die. That's just me. That's just me. Don't get me wrong. I love Biggie's Ready to Die. Classic album. But I listen to this more than I do Biggie's Ready to Die. But this right here, another classic album. And then for my third honorable mention, I got to do his first 3 albums because they're all classic. And I'm going to show this first one. Love It So Much. I got it on vinyl. And I got my original CD from high school, from when this album first dropped. No, this is my second version of high school, because the first version my mom bought me from Walmart with the no cussing, because I begged her. I literally had a tension tantrum. I'm not gonna lie, I had a tension tantrum in Walmart because I wanted this album, because me and my sister and my brother and my little nephews, we went to Galveston and they played the Kanye album. I was like, hey sis, I need that album. She was like, all right, I'm gonna get you a burn copy. I was like, I want the real album, but she had the burn copy. So when I got back home, me and my mom went to Walmart. I was like, Mom, I want this album. I want this album. She's like, I ain't got the money. I begged her. I was a little white kid that day, and I got it. It was a clean version, and then I wind up, when my mom gave me some money, I went to Target. No, I went to Soundwaves, and I got this. Show y'all. Y'all remember it? Did anybody ever order these t-shirts? You ain't lying, IBA. You ain't lying. Did anybody buy these t-shirts? This was a dope album. And what's funny is the clean version was white. That's how you knew you had the different versions. But man, got the vinyl of that one. Then I was like, man, his first one, classic, no skips. And then it came to this. They kept saying late registration's coming out. I'm like, man, when it come out, I'm getting it. Went to Soundwaves, got it, came home, popped it in. I don't know if y'all remember the 5-disc CD changer. I had 2 of those. My sister bought me both of them. Shout out to my sister for spoiling me as a kid. Like, my sister got me in the shoes. My sister bought me video games. Whatever I wanted, my sister got me. But this album, classic album. But I'm gonna be honest. Out of this first 3, this is in 3rd place. I was like, it was like a filler to me. Because I feel like College Dropout was so good. He came with this. I'm like, it's good. It's only one song I skipped. That's Addiction. And I really don't like that. I was like, when I seen they did a song with Game, I'm like, all right, I want to hear what Game gonna say on this. And Game just did the chorus, which was like kind of a disappointment to me. Roses was dope. My favorite song on here is Bring Me Down featuring Brandy. Brandy killed that. And then Gone with Cameron. Another dope one. And new shit, niggas like, oh, come on. Nigga want my old shit, buy my old album. Niggas stuck, I gotta keep it moving. Niggas make the same shit. I made the Blueprint. Man, bro. That's why I say Blueprint, classic album. Classic. This right here, it was like, it got bangers. Gold Digger, Roses, when he's talking about his grandma, bitches, you crazy? She said, can you sell some t-shirts? Bitch, is you smoking reefer? Can't you see that we hurt? Like, that line right there. Can you sell some t-shirts? Bitch, is you smoking reefer? Can't you see that we hurt? Man, real life story. Classic album, but hey, this right here, I bought it twice. Cause this is my original copy from when Kanye and 50 had the battle. Who could sell 1 million the first week? First week, who could sell 1 million? And they went on 106 & Park and battled it out, and Kanye won. We knew Kanye was gonna win. Because 50 Cent's first album, Get Rich or Die Trying, is the only good album that has playback ability. Every other album was trash. Curtis was trash. So when Kanye dropped this, man, and then the album cover, I bought this at half price books for like $2. This right here is a classic album. I bought it because I'm like, I lost my CD. I don't know what happened to it, so I had to buy this again. And then that artwork, how this artwork is the video for Good Morning. If y'all ever seen the video Good Morning, it's based off the album cover. And what's dope, too, is you got the poster. Hey, champion, my shit is everything. He said, comment passed on this vert. Comment passed up on this beat again. Man, another classic. Hey, if we be honest, a lot of people say this. You got the liner notes right here. Kanye's first 5 albums, you wasn't fucking with Kanye. College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, 808s and Heartbreak, Twisted Dark Fantasy. You was not fucking with Kanye on his first 5 albums. Like 808s and Heartbreak was like a sleeper. It was like, he was going through something. His mom had just died. So I understand on that. And you know, he was just trying to try something. Then he came back with Twisted Dark Fantasy where he tried to lie to you like, man. Hey, this was one of them, this Graduation was one of them albums covers where I'm like, it's gonna be a collector's piece over time. You can sit there and talk. Like people will see this in your house and be like, man, I remember this, I remember that. This can start a conversation piece. That's why I was like, I gotta keep this in good condition. Now, let's get to what I love. What I listen to more all the time, R&B. I love hip hop, but I was more of a hip hop head because of the homies I grew up around. My homies didn't show no weakness. We didn't listen to R&B as a group. As to now that we're older, we'll sit there and throw on an R&B song and be like, man, be singing to it. But coming up, it was all about hip hop. Man, you heard this new rapper? You heard this new rapper? We ain't never talk about Mario. Like, funny story is, my homeboy Leon, when I spent the night over his house, his sister got all the new R&B CDs. So I'll be like, hey, let me download that onto my Xbox. Let me download that B2K. Let me download that Mario. She had all the latest, that Ashanti. Let me get that. Let me download it onto my Xbox. Because my homie had the PlayStation. I had the Xbox. We used to always bring our game system to each other's house. But we're going to start it out with something light. Something light. Brandy's Never Say Never. Dope. This is Brandy's best album. I don't care what nobody say. Like, a lot of people like Full Moon, but me, I'm Brandy Never Say Never. Excuse me. I got a quick question for y'all, because I also got Monica's The Boy Is Mine. Which album did y'all like better, Brandy or Monica? Because to be honest, Monica's the better singer, but Brandy had better albums. Like, don't get me wrong, like on here, I like Misty Blue, Street Sympathy, and Gonna Be Fine featuring Outkast. Angel of Mine's Misty Blue. But this album, no, like Boy Is Mine, you can skip around on that album. It has skippers on there. It's like it's a good album, but this from Angel in Disguise to what's the last song? Tomorrow? That last song that's a cover, Everything I Do for You. From the intro, Angel in Disguise to Everything I Do for You, front to back, you can play this album no skipper. IBA, respect. Brandy is like, they call her the voice. Like, she has a dope voice. But I saw both of them live on the same venue, which is crazy. I always forget that I saw Brandy and Monica on the same venue at the same time. Like, I want to say Brandy came out first, then Monica came out, and both of them could sing. But when I saw Monica live, I'm like, whoa, she can blow. She was hitting notes that I was like, okay. Like I feel like in the songs, you knew she could sing, but when you see her live, it's like, okay. Brandy got that falsetto, but Monica can hit them notes. Next album, when it dropped, I'm just gonna show it. Everybody went crazy. When Usher dropped Confessions, when he broke up with Chili, this, man, what's this, 04? Yeah, 2004. Usher broke up with Chili and he dropped his Confessions. Man, bruh, I used to get played to this album. I used to tell girls, like, hey, I got the Confessions album. They be like, what? You lying, boy. You lying, because I talk about so much rap. Hey, they come to my house, popping in my Xbox. They be like, we be sitting there jamming, talking. Then when it get to, what's that song? That's what it's made for. I would put that song on repeat. And that was the song that got you to play. That was the song where the girls went crazy for that one. But this whole album right here, Confessions, man, even though JD say it was about one of his girls, I ain't took this out in so long. I ain't even know it folded out like that. I see that Confessions album. Usher's best album. It gets no better than this album right here, Confessions. Then, hey, I'm from Houston. We consider this right here their first album. That Destiny's Child, yeah, that's their first album, but man, who really goes back and listens to Destiny's Child's first album when No 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 Part 1 and No 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 the remix featuring Wyclef? This, no skips. Destiny's Child writing on the wall, the way how they set it up, mafia style, man, this is my original copy. Original copy from the 90s. What year did this come out? 99. Original copy. I took this from my cousin. No, not my cousin. Yeah, my cousin Marcus. He was staying at my dad's house for a little while, and he had CDs over there. And I saw this. I was like, hey, I gotta take this. I just literally hid this in my bag and went home and ain't never gave it back to him. If you're watching this, cuz, sorry. I'm a Destiny's Child fan. And I'm not a big Beyonce fan, but I'm a big Destiny's Child fan. I got this one, I got Survivor, and I got Destiny's Fulfilled. But this is my favorite Destiny's album. Like, my favorite song is Sweet 16, Say My Name, So Good, So Good, Confessions featuring Missy Elliott. Classic. Then we got to go to another classic group. Another one of my favorite albums from TLC, Crazy Sexy Cool. Their album that sold 10 million, and they said they was broke. How you sell 10? They was selling millions, but still broke. Y'all see that? One of my favorite songs on here, another Andre verse. Something Wicked Come This Way. Andre killed that. What one of my favorite things about this album was the skit when they called P. Diddy and she's talking all sexy and all this shit. And P. Diddy's like, yeah. Can you give me some toilet paper to wipe my ass? And they flush the toilet. Man, the fact that they let P. Diddy on. Another dope album. Rest in peace, Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Y'all see that right there? IBA, they did get played. They got played. But that's why when I got fan mail too. I got all their albums, their first three. First three are classic. Ooh on TLC tip. Crazy Sexy Cool and fan mail. Fan mail is another. I'll go this, then fan mail, then ooh on the TLC tip. But also another one of my favorite songs is Waterfalls, Red Light Special. Man, I got this album from my sister had it when I was a kid. And then when City Trends was popping, they had $5 albums. And I saw this, I was like, I gotta get this. Then my favorite R&B album of all time. One album, Bangers. I like the way she set this album up. The way how she made it a classroom style setting. And after every song, after certain songs, they ask questions leading into the next song. I like it so much. I got it on vinyl and I got the CD. Man, my sister turned me on to this one. As a kid, my sister being older than me, she would always play this album. I'll never forget. Crazy story. It was 2020. New Year's Eve 2019. No, New Year's Eve 2020. We just came back from a comedy show. And my sister, we still play CDs. This before you got real big into the Bluetooth and all that. We still play CDs. My sister will always be like, what CDs you got? Bring some CDs. Because it was like almost 45 minutes to an hour drive to the venue because it's all the way in the south side. We stay deep in the north side. And coming home, I put this in because me and my sister love Lauryn Hill. And when it got to X Factor, we sung it like we missed, like, fuck our ex. We miss our ex. Then my sister's like, I'm going to play it again. I'm like, man, play it again. What Luke Bryan say? Play it again, play it again, play it again. Then she's like, let's play it one more time. I'm like, bet. Let's play it one more time. We played this song 3 times. Coming home from a concert, 1 a.m. in the morning. It was New Year's by then. Man. Classic album. And now that I'm in the vinyls, this is a must-have on vinyl for me. I feel like if something's your favorite and you got it on CD, but you start switching over to vinyls or tapes or whatever, you gotta get this on vinyl. Classic album right here. My favorite song is a couple of them, X Factor to Zion, Nothing Even Matters. I would love to see somebody remake that nowadays, but I don't know who could sing it like them and actually sing it the way they sung it, not speed it up, none of that bullshit. None of this new bullshit R&B. Down home, just pure singing. Like D'Angelo and Lauryn Hill did. I don't know who could. I want to say Chloe Bailey, but I don't know. Summer Walker? But who's a male that could do it? I feel like Chris Brown could do it. I know who I would love to see remake this. They probably never will collab, but man, if they did this, Fantasia and Chris Brown, they could sing this song and do it justice. Man. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, Everything is Everything, another classic. Then to get to my 2 honorable mentions, one of my favorite Mary albums, Share My World. Classic album. I can love you better than she can. I know it says he, but I say she. Classic. It's on, what's that song with Nas? 7 Days is dope. Share My World. Not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry, I'm not gonna cry. Classic. Man, I don't know how, but I got this album cover wet. We was painting the house one day and we got something on it. Somehow this got wet. And I'm like, I try not to take it out because it's like stuck together. The pages are like stuck together, but this right here, classic, no skips. IBA got jokes, bro. IBA got jokes. Salute to IBA. Another classic. Life, when he came out, he had niggas in the chokehold. Like, we was listening to this nigga. I'll never forget when they played commercials for this album. It'd be like, I just got out of jail, Life 268-192, new album out. And I'm like, bruh, they promoting it really like that? And I always heard Must Be Nice. I'm like, all right, dope. And then I heard Hypothetical with Fantasia. The version with Fantasia is better than the album version. I'm like, all right. And I forgot how I heard the album. Somebody let me borrow it. One of my homegirls at school let me take it home and download it on my Xbox. And I listened to it all the way through, playing GTA 3 on Xbox. I'm like, I'm going around shooting prostitutes, shooting cops, everything, sitting there, must be nice, singing. I'm like, man, he put together a dope album. And then now let's get to the sneakers, y'all. Let's get to the sneakers. My top 5 favorite sneakers in my collection. Put this back in here. Top 5. And I'm repping for the city. I'm from Houston. Houston to DIE. Houston over everything. Any Houston colorway shoe come out, I'm getting it. Anything that represents Houston in the sneaker community, I'm buying. So when these LeBron 3s, Houston Oilers drops, I had to have these. LeBron 3s are my favorite LeBron silhouette. Like, it's heavy. It give you that boot style, but it was something when I first saw the 3s because I was a LeBron fan until he went to Miami. Then I was like, fuck LeBron. Because I felt like he could have stayed in Cleveland and brought everybody to Cleveland. All right, y'all. Chill, don't kill me. Caddy, don't kill me. Hop, don't kill me. All LeBron heads don't kill me, but this is how I feel about Bron. When y'all, that decision episode, the whole decision thing, nobody, the beginning of that offseason, made a move until LeBron picked his team. I remember it like it was yesterday. And then, like, right before the show came on, Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade re-signed with Miami. Then Chris Bosh went to Miami and signed. I'm like, LeBron about to go to Miami. Like, bruh, you could have brought D-Wade and Chris Bosh to Cleveland. You could have won a ring for your city, for your state. Even though he did come back and win one, respect and props, but you could have brought D-Wade. At the time, some people was like, don't nobody want to stay in Cleveland. Don't nobody want to play for Cleveland. But D-Wade wound up playing for Cleveland anyway. So I'm sitting there like, what was the fucking point? You could have stayed in Cleveland, got him a ring and whatnot. Even though LeBron was only supposed to win one. He was not supposed to beat the Spurs. But this, my favorite LeBron. And I feel you, IBA. Lee bitch, I feel you. My girl is a LeBron fan. I'm not, but I rock with his sneakers. This, like the one track, everybody love that Generation Zoom 1. I think it's trash. The 2, I do want the 2. But the 3 is what turned me on and had me fully looking at sneakers like, all right, bro, all right, I see you in the sneaker game. I see you come out here with some dope sneakers. And then the 4, I was like, all right, 5 and 6, I was like, But the 7, that's when I came back around. I was like, all right, bro. LeBron, I ain't gonna lie, 7, 8, 9, 10. Around that time, he could not miss with a colorway with the silhouettes. Then we gotta go Air Max 95. I told y'all I'm a screwhead. Y'all see that? Oh, wrong gear. Y'all see that screw right there? Y'all see that screw? DJ Screw, rest in peace. I'm a screwhead for life. Anything Houston related, I got to have it. Got these bad boys. That purple on there represent that drink. Y'all see Houston on there in that perp. Nike did that thing. I love how they got the Agnes in purple. They got the purple on behind the tongue. They got that Texas in purple Nike check. How they did Houston. What it made me really like this shoe was the screw. Like that's real right there. To tap into the culture, Nike. This is how you can sell a shoe. Even if it doesn't sell out globally for a city. This is how you impress us as a city. Details. I'm a stickler for details on shoes. A shoe with good details will make me instantly buy it. And that's what made me like, I was going to get it no matter what because it's a Houston shoe. But when I saw that screw, I was like, ooh, respect to Nike for that. And then this next shoe is created after one of my favorite movies. She got jokes. She said, when he said no more rapping, that means no more singing also. I'm done with the singing. I'm back to the shoes. This one comes from one of my favorite movies, the Billy Hole 312 White Man Can't Jump. I was trying to find the DVD, but it's somewhere deep down in my pack, in my DVD collection. So I'm like, I ain't gonna spend time wasting on it. But this is like one of my favorite shoes in my collection. And I got Jordans, Nikes, Adidas, Pumas, Reeboks, K-Switch. I got all of this. But this 312 is one of my favorites because I want the Air Commando. I want the Billy Hole Commandos, but I can't find it in my size, and it's hard to find. So this is like my next best thing. And one thing about this is the Just Don in it. Like they overdid it with the 312s, but it's only certain ones that got that Just Don stamp on them to let you know this is like one of the original 312s right here. And then the sneaker that started me loving shoes, the sneaker that got me into sneakers. Like my sister pops up at my house. My sister used to randomly pop up at my house at night on a Sunday night. No, I'm lying. For this one, it was a Saturday. And we was riding around like we normally do. She was running errands. I'm riding with her, baby brother. And she calls one of her homies that worked at Foot Locker. Was like, hey, what new Jordans you got? I'm trying to get my little brother some Jordans. He was like, Langley 14s, I got these. She was like, all right, I'm about to pull up. She asked me, did I want to ride? I was like, nah, I don't. I was kind of tired and I wanted to go back home and play my video game, if I be honest. I was like, I've been in the car all day. I'm hungry. We got some food. I went back to the house, played my video game. Then a couple of days later, she came to my house with these. And I'm like, I want to say this is 98, 99 when these first came out. Because I had the Oscillanes. I had the Indigos. I had the Candy Canes. I had the Columbias, the University Blue Columbias. I had all those. I had almost every 14 that came out. But between the Columbia lows and these, Nike. Somebody share this to Nike. Nike, can we get the Retro 14 lows Columbia? You can call them Legend Blue. You can call them Baby Blue, University Blue, Columbia, UNC. Can we get that retro? Can we get this retro again? This is something the people want. And I'll never forget when I went to school the next day, everybody was like, whoo, I was the only kid in 5th grade with these. I was the only kid in the whole school with these because in 5th grade, we used to walk around and bully like the younger kids, the 3rd graders, the 4th graders, 2nd graders. We'll go over there and pick on them because our teacher wasn't there yet, so we'll be sitting outside and we'll just walk around messing with kids, and nobody had this shoe on in the whole school of Captain Smith. Man, this is the shoe. Like when I say I love 14s, right now I got 10 to 12 pair, maybe 15 pair of 14s because I love them. I'm trying to get every colorway of the 14s. Y'all see that? And then this shoe right here goes for my love for trains. As a kid, to be honest, I said as a kid, I wanted to be a bus driver. I wanted to drive the city bus because I love maps. I'll be at home sometimes and I'll get on my Google Maps and click a random state, zoom into a random city and see how long it take to get from my house to that state, that city. I'll even click like some random tourist attraction and then get on my Google map and like kind of zoom it around to see what's around, see what the streets look like, see what the scenery look like, because I salute to Chill. What up, Chill? What up, bruh? You missed a lot. You got to catch the playback. I show video games. I show controllers. I show Chill. I told you I come through. I showed this. Take you back. Real quick before I show this. I showed these. I showed some albums, some rap albums, Ludacris. Even showed some vinyl, some R&B. Showed a little bit of everything tonight. And right now I'm into my top 5 sneakers. And this goes back to my love for trains, for maps, for just want to know cities. Like I-10 is the longest freeway east to west. It goes from California to Florida. Just like I love to see where a street ends, like where it starts and where it ends. Like one of our longest streets is the street I grew up on, Titwell. It goes from like east side to west side. Man, but we talking about these Gel Light 3, NYC, Subway. Like when I tell y'all, this is no joke. I got the matching shirt to go with it. Oh, Chill, I'm going to challenge 5 people. I got you. I got the matching shirt to go with this. I got you, Chill. We're going to keep this going. We're going to keep this going, Chill. I got the matching shirt. I don't know if y'all seen, I want to say my last battle on Skip. I showed these. No, it was when I battled Big Joe. I showed these. I even got the train. It got an L on there for my name. I got an L right here for my name. This is how much I love train. When I bought this shoe, I went to the Transit Museum back in 2018 in New York, and I got a couple things. I had fun. I was like a kid in a candy store. And I was like, when I saw this shoe and I got it off ASIC, I was like, I need the train. I need the shirt. I saw this little L. I'm like, man, I need to get the C train and then a C for coffee. But man, them 3M hits on it make this shoe fire. Love the details. Like I told y'all earlier, I'm a stickler for details. Details I'm a stickler for. How they got the water on it. You got all the streets. I want to say this is Manhattan that they're showing. How you got, they could have put that little gel light right there, that stitch. Dope shoe. Came with these laces, but I want to say it came with these in there, but I put the white ones in there. Or it might have came with the white and I kept the white because the white stands out to me. Dope shoe. And for my honorable mention, I thought I had 2 honorable mentions. I only got 1. Like I said before, I'm a stickler for details. I got to go with the Air Force Ones. Animal. This is an overseas exclusive. Air Force 101. You can take the whole shoe apart and customize it. Who you know put the heel tab on the toe box? Y'all see that heel tab on the toe box? Hey, Travis, don't steal my idea of putting that swoosh across the toe box or the heel tab on the toe box. Y'all seen it first. Y'all see anybody do it? Y'all know where they got it from. Upside down heel tab ain't nothing new. Nike swoosh. Shout out to Travis. Backwards Nike swoosh. Got the little Air Force One. One of the shoes I have not wore yet. I wore these for literally 5 minutes for on feet. Maybe less than that, 2 minutes. But I fully have not wore these. These are like one of my DS sneakers right here. I keep forgetting I ain't wore these yet. I need to put these. Heel tab on the side. Who y'all know? Putting heel tabs on a toe box. I got one more honorable mention sneaker. Let me go get it real quick. Got it right here, that Retro 17. I got the box somewhere around here. I ain't feel like digging for it, but man, I'll never forget LL Cool J video, Love You Better. He had these on when he had the big LL belt on him. I was like, whoo. Hey, Nike, can we get these remastered? Can we get these retro with the suitcase? I still got the CD that I never listened to. This is how you know this is old. Coming apart right there. I literally, the last time I wore this came apart and I was at work and I was like, bruh. Really? I was at work and I had to go to my second job. So I told my girl, I'm like, babe, can you bring me another pair of shoes? Because this shoe's coming apart. Came in the case. I still got the case. The case is coming apart. I still got the CD. I got everything that goes to that shoe. They need to bring back the white and blue ones too. Also, they need to bring back the lows that had the sock on it. Man, they need to bring those back as well. Hey, how you think I feel about these? They still in like good condition. Like if I can get somebody to fix this, they'll probably still be rockable, but they tight. Cause this is a 6.5. Man, my jump man's still intact. Y'all see that? Hey, let me know if y'all did that. If y'all used to put the tape in your shoe to keep the jump man intact. Cause you know, that jump, your feet get to sweating playing basketball in these shoes. We used to put the tape in there to keep the jump man intact. Man, what's up? Salute to everybody that's just coming in. Salute. We've been up here for an hour and 10 minutes. This is my first live. One thing, I want to show y'all one of my favorite all-time greatest TV show of all time. I just realized I had this sitting over here. I got all 5 seasons. Y'all know what it is, The Wire. I got all 5 seasons. I might be the only one that does this, but at least every year, at least once a year, I go back and I watch this all over again. And I'll be sitting there watching it like it's the first time me watching this series. It's always, for me, it's always hard to get through season 2, because season 2 don't start picking up to like episode 8 until Ziggy shoots Dolph shoots the Greek, until he shoots him and he goes crazy. You're like, you don't see that coming. Chill. We on the same page. Best show ever. Better than Power, better than Raising Cane, better than Snowfall, better than Top Boy. Nothing beats this show. Season 1, man, one of my favorite episodes. I want to say it's on season 2 or the beginning of season 3, when Jimmy McNulty and Kima's driving around and they see somebody look like Avon Barksdale and they're like, it can't be. Nah, it can't be. And then they get back to the office, they type in his name in the computer and it says release. And they bring everybody in, everybody sees it and they're like, fuck! Just like that, I'm like, that nigga beat they ass. Another one of my favorite scenes is when Stringer Bell and Avon got in that fight, because Stringer finally told him he got D'Angelo killed. And he was like, you wasn't man enough to do it. Bruh, chill. That set up when old dude was like, I didn't know she was in the car. He was like, she shot a cop. That's what, hey, if y'all don't know, that meme with Wee Baby, when he's standing there in the print shop and he's like, when Stringer Bell tell him, hey, y'all shot a cop, and he's like, that's where that came from, because Kima got shot. Man, Bubs, when he was telling the story, he's like, I used to be on Fairmont doing a crackhead lean, going like this. Man, I'm gonna actually start this again either next week or like sometime in September. My girl gonna hate it when she come over the house. She gonna see me watching this. The Wire. Wire got so many classic lines. Shit, man. One of the toughest scenes, like the saddest scenes, is when Bodie got killed. Man, Bodie said, I ain't leaving my corner. His homie ran because his homie was like, hey, bro, I'm out. You know, this ain't worth my life. But Bodie was like, fuck that. Fuck Marlo. Standing on this corner. Y'all want me off this corner? You got to kill me. Because they thought he was snitching. Technically, he was. He was like, he told Jimmy, I don't give a fuck. I'll tell you Marlo's whole setup. Because he's a Barksdale. But he don't fuck with Marlo. Just like Avon don't fuck with Marlo. But Marlo couldn't do nothing on the west side without Avon's permission. What up, 10.5? What up, 10.5? We talking about one of the greatest shows right now for my top 5, The Wire. The Wire. I'll never forget when Marlo went to prison and he thought he was gonna see the Greek, but he didn't. Avon popped up and Avon said, fuck them East Side bitches. Fuck them East Side bitches. I was like, West Side? Yeah, but that's my favorite TV show. I done showed a lot. Give y'all a little recap. Show some video games. I got NBA Live on both. Show some, take y'all back to the NES Max Pad. Showed that. Hey, classic album. Classic album. Like I said before, this album right here is better than Reasonable Doubt. For me, it goes Blueprint, Black Album, Reasonable Doubt, 444. She tried to play me, Lil Coffee. That's Bay right there. This right here, classic album, just like, hey, 10.5. Do it on IG, do it on, make a TikTok, whatever, top 5. I would show some jerseys that I may or may not have, but we got competition in the chat right now, so you know I can't show nothing that I may or may not have until the battle. We need to get this battle out there, this jersey and kicks battle. It's like I got dope hats. Like this is a hat. Tell y'all one thing, I don't pay retail for hats. I get all my hats on sale because lids, I be walking in there, they be having sales. Like I got this hat, this Bucks hat for $20. And it goes perfect with the What the Fives. What? 10.5. I got new jerseys that you ain't seeing. You might catch me slip up one day, but you ain't seeing what I got. You ain't seeing what I may or may not have. But I got something. I got something for you. I'm ready for that battle. I'm ready for that battle. Show some R&B albums. We showed that Usher Confessions album right there. His best album to me. Best album. Showed some kicks. 312. Showed some DVDs. Showed some games. You know, it was fun tonight. This is my first. She said, you say that because you don't like gangster. You don't like anything gangster. I try to get her to watch like a gangster movie with me. She will not. 10.5. My dog. You are not lying. This Confession album, I don't think too many people nowadays have a catalog that can beat this album stand alone. That says a lot when you can say this whole album beats out somebody's catalog. And this album has 17 tracks. This ain't even the deluxe version. This ain't even the deluxe version. You get into the deluxe version with Superstar, Red Light, Confessions, the part 2. No, Confessions part 3. That's what it was. Confessions part 3. Man, I forgot how to close this. There we go. Finally got it. Got it right. Showed a little bit of everything. Like I was telling them earlier, as a kid, we was all hip hop. We was hip hop this, hip hop that, rap this, rap that. But I was low key an R&B head because, yeah, my boo. That was the other banger. That was the other banger right there. But I was low key always an R&B head because of my sister. My sister cultured my love for music because she listened to a lot of R&B, but she also listened to rap. Like Silka Shaka Made Man is one of my favorite albums of all time. It's like top 15. It's in my top 15 albums of all time. I love that album. A good, well-made album. What else I showed? I showed TLC, Destiny Child. Showed a lot tonight. Showed my love for trains. Shout out to everybody in New York. I need to get the Tokyos. The Tokyos is what I need to get. So, Chilltown, man, I gotta challenge 5 people to show their top 5. So my first call out is Homegrown. homegrown. Top 5 kicks. I could get into the hats, but man, I ain't even gonna do it because it may or may not be a hat battle, hat and kicks battle. So this is the only hat y'all will see. This is the only hat. I'm calling out Retro Talk Forum. Calling out Hop and BAA. Black Ass African. I'm calling them out. I know they got some collector's pieces. They got some collector's pieces that, man, I got one collector's piece for y'all. Man, this right here. Do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember this? I'm an AI fan. Shout out to the homie on IG. She sold this to me. I was like, man. This how much of a collector's piece it is. Still in the styrofoam. Y'all remember when McDonald's used to give these out? When the last time y'all seen one of these? These piggy banks. I want to say this is a McDonald's collab. But yeah, I'm calling out Homegrown. I'm calling out Retro Talk Forum. That's 3. Two more people I can call out. You know what? I'm going to call out Caddy. I don't know if Chill already called out Caddy, but I'm going to call out Caddy because I know Caddy got some heat. I know Caddy got some, he's sitting on some collectors. Call out Caddy and, hey, 10.5, my all-time favorite player. He on the other side of my wall. I can actually take it down and show y'all. My all-time favorite player. Let me see. Right there, Robert Ory. Big Shot Bob. Y'all see that? Y'all see who down there? Look at Shaq. Look at Shaq looking up. Look at Shaq looking up. Look at Shaq right there looking up. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? That boy Shaq looking up to Big Shot Bob. Big Shot Bob, my all-time favorite NBA player. Wasn't like the greatest player, but for me, being a Rockets fan, following his career when he played for the Lakers, when he played for the Spurs, I'll never forget when Tim Duncan said he hated Robert Ory because Robert Ory wouldn't show up to practice sometimes, or if he did, he showed up late, wouldn't practice. But when the game was on the line, you pass him that ball, he gonna hit that 3, he gonna hit that shot. Big Shot Bob. That's why he got the name. Game's on the line, he's gonna pull it out for you. But I'm about to get out of here. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. Man, this top 5 go to anybody. You want to do your top 5? Like Chill say, whether it be IG, TikTok, YouTube, man, you don't even got to make a video. You just can make a post about your top 5. It don't matter. But salute to everybody that pulled up tonight. I'm out of here. Like always, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. God is dope. Bring Brittany Griner home. Bring her back home. Until then, peace.